All right. Please tell me that this is working. I'm gonna reload my tab and I should see my live stream. Okay, I don't see it. There's not even like a live option on my thing, which is worrying. There we go. Titans versus Broncos play-by-play and reaction. Perfect. Let me just add the scores, which right now is 0-0. All right, we are live doing some wonderful, we are live doing some play-by-play and reaction. I'm going to be reacting to all the plays that happened today, and it's just going to be a very interesting experience. And, you know, I'm excited to view it with all of you guys. The game doesn't start for about 10 minutes, but it's fine. So I guess while I wait, I'm going to be watching the Steelers-Jets game, which is interesting. My biggest takeaways from what I've seen is I feel like the Panthers hype was a bit too much. I would say the Dolphins are utter trash, and the Giants are probably pretty bad too. I mean, not the Giants. The Colts are probably pretty bad too. We just can't see because, you know, they're playing against the Dolphins, which are, I think they're going to be utter trash this season based on what I saw. Somehow the Saints are holding their own against the Cardinals, which I was not expecting. And I guess for Thursday, just, you know, the Cowboys are going to be bad, but maybe not as bad as we think. And I'll take the Chiefs being bad as long as it lasts, but it probably won't last. But yeah, it's interesting to see. I'm pulling up all the scores on my computer, and we got 2 viewers, which is good. I'm waiting until the game starts. I'm ready to see Bo Nix for the first time since January. When I was in January, like, my life was completely different. It's insane to think about. Oh, can't really see the Titans 0. Let's redraw that. There we go. It's a lot easier to see. So for now, I'm just watching the Steelers-Jets game. All right, let's see. The Steelers have it on the 40. I'm just looking at that game really quick because the Broncos game hasn't started yet. Aaron Rodgers, I've seen 2 of his touchdowns. He's playing like really well right now, I would say. Also, what is that play by the Steelers? I mean, I guess I would expect them to sort of be a bit incompetent just because their offense being incompetent just because, you know, it's the Steelers. 33-8. Dolphins Colts is insane, by the way. Yeah, if you're here, you can chat with me about NFL. You know, I am a Broncos fan, but I'm not like full all the way where if you say that the Broncos are going 8-9, I'm gonna like call your opinion trash. Because let's see, I predicted the Broncos to go 9-8. I feel like they're being overhyped. I kind of want us to stay under the radar so that, like, if it turns out that we do really well, like, you know, won't be... If it turns out that we do really well this season, then it will be more of a surprise if we're under the radar. But that's just my opinion. 3rd and 11 here for the Steelers. This is going to be interesting. There's Chris Boswell. It's out of his field goal range, though, isn't it? I feel like... I don't think Chris Boswell can kick that far. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, I mean that's 42, 52. That's like a 60-yard field goal. There's no way Chris Boswell is making it. I don't believe that. I don't believe Chris Boswell is making that long of a field goal, but we'll see. It's 3rd and 11. I'm going to be switching back to the Broncos game soon because I don't want to miss it, but I'm not missing it yet because it's 2:01. All right, Aaron Rodgers throws deep to left side, incomplete. He wants a penalty. Austin wants the penalty, but there is none. So they're going to have to kick a field goal here because there's no way they're going to try a 4th and 11. Let me check back in on the Broncos game. Yeah, it hasn't started yet. Really don't want to miss a single play from that game. All right, Chris Boswell is going to do a 60-yard field goal attempt. Dude, the guy is literally placing the football. He's literally placing the football at the 50-yard line. The kick is up. No shot. Chris Boswell's insane. It's good. Yo, Chris Boswell is insane. I mean, I don't trust Justin Fields to go down the field like that. I feel like that's just a win for the Steelers. I didn't know that Chris Boswell was him. He's like Harrison Butker or something. Okay, wow. That's, Chris Boswell proved me wrong. I'm like, there's no way Chris Boswell is making the field goal. He made the field goal. All right, I'm just waiting for the game to start. I see the NFL robot. The NFL's trying to increase their graphics every year, and it's kind of interesting to see how they go about doing that. Sunday ticket advertisement. I consider getting Sunday ticket runs once, but I don't know, because the good news about living in Denver is that they have all of the Broncos games with the live television, which is awesome. Because, I don't want to have to pay for cable. I don't want to pay for cable. So the fact that all the Broncos games, you can see them just for free as long as you have an antenna is great. Also, we got 3 viewers, which is the most I've had on YouTube. Also, this is the first stream I've done on YouTube. I did do some Twitch, but I'm going to YouTube because I already upload a lot of things on my YouTube channel. So I feel like there's no reason to stream on Twitch and upload it on YouTube when I can just stream on YouTube and then upload it on YouTube. Not to mention, YouTube isn't really working for me, but I don't know. Anyways, we're about to kick off. I'm just gonna, yep. I'm always a bit paranoid when it comes to audio. Oh my God, look, that's so many Broncos fans in the audience. You just see so many people with the Broncos country flag just waving it. That's insane. Oh, wow. I feel so back. We are so back for this year. The kickoff is about to commence. I see Will Lutz right behind the football. Number 3. Kicking it off. Oh, that kick kind of went sideways. Oh, no. It's good. The Titans take a knee, and they will have the ball at the 30, I believe. I don't know with the new kickoff rules where it is, but we are so incredibly back. Here comes out Cam Ward, who, truthfully, I don't know anything about him. I only knew what he looked like. I think yesterday I'm like, oh, who's Cam Ward? Because I only know him by his name. And I didn't even know what he looked like. And I looked him up and I'm like, oh, that's what Cam Ward looks like. So I feel like he isn't going to do too good, but we'll see. We got Cam Ward under center. Broncos have doing a a blitz, and it works against the run. Is that Tyjae Spears or something? Carrying him all the way down, and there's some celebration. But Nick Bonito, don't celebrate too hard because of the new taunting rules. But we didn't get penalized for that. And now it's 2nd and 11 here for the Titans. Whoa, the Titans got Lloyd Cushenberry? I kind of liked him, but he's kind of also and they got Tony Pollard. That's who they had at the run. They lost a yard on that run by Tony Pollard, but I like it because let's go Broncos. Also, I'll talk about that later. The Titans do a run outside and it loses another yard. The thing about running is it works okay, but you can also fail running. So the Titans did 2 runs, and then they're going to pass on 3rd down because it's 3rd down and 12. And just like, if you pass, like, if you do the first 2 plays as a run all the time, it's just going to be run, and then you have to do like a 15-yard pass, and that's never a good idea. So I don't know exactly what the Titans are cooking up, but I'm not a GM, so maybe they know what they're doing. Sporting the Von Miller jersey, so hopefully he'll help our defense because he was great in defense. We're doing a 5-man rush. Cam Ward gets out of the pocket. There's a million guys around him, passes it, and whoa, okay. They just gained 20 yards. We had Cam Ward, like there's 5 guys around Cam Ward. We had so many guys rushing towards him. He does a shovel on the outside. I'm like, okay, check down. Understandable. He's under a lot of pressure, and it's understandable we let that happen. And my guy here, this guy misses. 2 guys miss before he gained 30 yards. That is just sad. Okay, this is the year we're going to do. 30 yards on that one play on 3rd down and 12. I can't believe we just let that happen. I don't know what that throw was. It kind of looked like a throwaway, but he was also in the pocket. So should that be unintentional grounding? Or not unintentional, intentional grounding. It kind of looked like intentional grounding to me, but I don't know. All right. Cam Ward under center. I think we only have 1 safety back there, which is scary. Play action. Cam Ward throws it deep to the right side, and I can't believe that was caught. Okay. This is what we're doing today. Where is our defense? Oh, it's incomplete. Wait, is it complete or incomplete? The stat line says it's incomplete. Okay, no. That was complete. Unfortunately, it's 1st and 10 now. They called a hurry up. And now someone called a timeout, I believe, because everyone's running on the field. And Denver has challenged the ruling on the field. Challenging that the receiver did maintain possession of the ball, which in my opinion is a bit of a dumb challenge because, like, if you win the challenge, then you stop the Titans from gaining 20 yards. And if you lose a timeout and you waste the challenge. And it's just like, I feel like there's no need to use a challenge in that scenario because that gain of 20 yards isn't that important. It's only the first drive. I don't know. But Sean Payton's been the coach in the NFL for like over 20 years. So he probably knows what he's doing at least a bit more than I do. But there is a challenge on the field while we wait for the refs to make a decision. And let me just check in on the Steelers-Jets game. Aaron Rodgers is talking to someone. Here, let's look at the score here. Wow. Chris Boswell did win it off of that field goal. Now I feel silly doubting Chris Boswell like that because I was just like, I don't trust you. Honestly, I did not trust Chris Boswell there, but he proved me wrong. I feel like he just proved me wrong, and that's all right. What else happened? Of course, Colts beat Dolphins. And then the Commanders are about to beat the Giants. Bucks Falcons that's close. Raiders beat Patriots, unfortunately. Dude, if the Broncos win, then the Chiefs are going to be last in the division, which would be pretty funny. And the Bengals edged out the Browns. This is like the first time I think the Bengals have ever won a week 1 game. That's insane. Oh, man. I can't believe what's going on to our defense right now. Like, this is ridiculous. What's going on, Vance Joseph? I thought you were one of the best defensive coordinators. What happened? They're advertising the Google Pixel 10. It's interesting. I shouldn't talk about the advertisements. I should talk about other things. Oh, you guys like my background? So I got my whiteboard. You can see the score. This is my Broncos fan finger. It's like a collection of Broncos stickers. And then it's an upside down flag. It was meant to be right side up, but it's upside down because I'm dumb. It's incomplete. Okay, so they won the challenge, which is good. The Denver Broncos have just won the challenge. Here, I'll do a little check mark because they won. So I'll take that, but also it's like 3rd down and 10, which is good, but like, say they do like a 5-yard pass and they kick a field goal or they convert it, and then what, you know? Maybe it'll work out. It's 3rd down and 10. Cam Ward is 1 for 3 right now. So that's 33% completion rate. I feel like Cam Ward isn't doing very good. Just kidding. All right, Cam Ward in the shotgun. Running back to his left, takes the snap, and it's a handoff, and we do tackle him. They're going to kick a field goal now, I assume. It's going to be about like 50 to 55 yards if they do decide to kick it, which it's 4th and 7, so I don't see why they wouldn't. Let me erase this. All right, Joey Sly. Apparently made a 63-yard field goal last year, which I didn't even know about. That's insane. 11 men, they're all rushing, and he gets the field goal. All right. All right, Titans score first. I mean, at least we only allowed a field goal. That the beginning of that drive was absolutely terrible, but we're starting to kind of make things work all right. Let's take a look at what this is. Wait, I could add text? Hold up. Oh, that's really cool. I'll think about that. Cancel. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning about all the stream stuff with Prism Lives, but it seems interesting. Now, would I be allowed to put like a white box in the corner? Like, I feel like I could get sued for putting a white box in the corner to rid the Prism Live. Like, you can see it's from Prism Live. Also, I hope you guys like the setup. My goal for this is like, there's a window right here. So it's like the natural light is like, it kind of makes me look a lot purer. If I was like you see Brandon Perner's setup. If I was in like Brandon Perner's setup, like, it looks cool, but also it looks like you never touch grass. Like, I feel like right now I look like someone who touches grass all the time, which I feel like touching grass is seen as a good thing. So maybe it's not all that bad. Let's check let's check back in on the NFL scores. We got the Jaguars beating the Panthers 20-3 right now, but they're still in the third. Commanders officially beat Giants. Cardinals officially beat the Saints. Buccaneers and Falcons is really close right now. And, of course, the Titans have scored a field goal on the Broncos. I wonder, because you aren't allowed to stream, like, the entire, like, game, right? That's why I'm here. You aren't allowed to just stream the game because that's not allowed. You can't just show the game. And I wonder how the NFL enforces that. Because, like, since I'm not that popular, if I started to show the game, like, what would they do? I don't know. Probably shouldn't be thinking about things like that, but we definitely take a knee there. I was about to say, if we don't take a knee there, I don't know what we're doing. Because that was way back in the end zone, and he was running backwards to catch it. But here comes Bo Nix. Let's go. 29 touchdown passes last season. Franchise rookie record. Second most by a rookie in NFL history. He's the man. He's pretty overhyped, though, in my opinion. We'll see if he's rightfully overhyped, you know? Maybe Bo Nix is going to come out here and absolutely torch the Titans defense. That's what we want to see. Bo Nix from the shotgun. Running back to his left. Takes the snap. Looking. Throwing left. And that is a gain of 5. That was complete to Lucas Kroll. And listen, first play, complete to tight end. I mean, we did like 2 touchdowns to tight ends all of last season. So the fact that the first play we're already utilizing our tight end is excellent. I hope this keeps on going. Of course, we got the big guys, Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton, Evan Ingram, Lucas Kroll, and J.K. Dobbins, which I'd love to see some of because I didn't really see much of him preseason. I mean, I didn't see much of preseason in general. Fake toss. Bo Nix has a lot of room and throws it to a complete man to the 40-yard line. That is Troy Franklin on the reception there, and a gain of 20 yards. What a throw. It was a great fake toss. It completely fooled the defense, by the way. And then he had a wide open Troy Franklin. Absolute dot to Troy Franklin. And that is a 20-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 now, with 10 seconds left before the play clock ends. I guess they spent a lot of time in the huddle or something. And Bo Nix is going to toss, actually, this time. And it gains about 3 yards. I didn't see who it was on the toss. I'm assuming it's Dobbins. Yeah, it was J.K. Dobbins. One of the first runs I've seen from J.K. Dobbins all day. Man, I hope that the Broncos get a primetime game, because if Tom Grossi does raids, whenever he does primetime games, then, you know, Tom Grossi is going to be able to see, people are going to raid me. I don't have viewers. Just kidding. All right. Anyways, under center, Bo Nix, J.K. Dobbins behind him, takes a snap with like 1 second left on the play clock. He's got a wide open man. He had some men running towards him, but he was able to complete it to Cortland Sutton, who is the GOAT. Yet another first down. You know, let me use this finger. That's a Denver Broncos first down. I love the finger. All right, shotgun. Bo Nix looking left, throwing left, and is complete. It looked like the same exact play that I saw the first play, except it was to Adam Troutman this time. And, you know, he's got to be a bit careful around lakes because his name is Troutman, so people might try to fish him and eat him for dinner, and we don't want that. Adam Troutman, he isn't, like, super important to our offense, but I don't want any Broncos players being eaten. Anyways, it's 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard reception by Mr. Troutman. Bo Nix on the shotgun, motions his only running back out, fakes the screen, and throws it to Cortland Sutton, and it's broken up That was kind of a weird play. It felt like he had to like go off script there because everything was like kind of broken up and such. They're highlighting L'Jarius Sneed. Apparently he's good or something. Looks like they're gonna blitz. Oh, there's a flag. Please don't say it's false start. Please don't say it's false start. Please don't say it's false start. Offsides defense. Does that give us the first down or is it going to be 3rd and inches? No, first down. Let's go. I don't care how, but the Broncos just got a first down. Let's go. It's on a penalty. Admittedly, the penalty is what gave us the first down, but I'll take it. Let's make sure the audio is working. Yeah, the audio is working. I'm always paranoid about the audio. I should really chill out, though. All right, from the shotgun. Bo Nix running back to his right. Audibling with 4 seconds to go. Still in the shotgun. Takes the... Whoa. What happened there? It's on the offense. Delay of game, which is bad, but it's bad, but at least it didn't happen on that 3rd down. I'd rather have 1st and 15 than 3rd and 5, I feel. So, really, it's all right. All right, I'm going to sign out, and hopefully my audio doesn't glitch out. Because now I have no way to check for my audio working. Let me open up. Oh, I already have chat view, just not chatting. He throws far to the left side. It's incomplete. 2nd and 15. I'm going to pull up my fantasy just so I can see how it's going. That was a decent throw. I think he was just expecting a different route. No, that was actually a terrible throw. I don't know what was going on. Miscommunication, bad throw. I don't know what happened, but that's all right. I had to close all of these tabs that I opened yesterday. Bo Nix getting blitzed, throws the screen, and it's incomplete. We have a 3rd and 15 now, which there's no way we're getting that. I'm just going to say that. There's no way we're getting that. Yeah, fantasy football. And then on the other tab, I'm going to have the NFL. Perfecto. Okay, that was a bit. I probably shouldn't have done that. 3rd and 15. Let's see what Sean Payton cooks up here. This is a pretty important play. From the shotgun, empty slot. He's the only man there, and they call a timeout. Bo Nix is angry that they had to call a timeout because they were late to the line. He is angry. But it's kind of justified. And they're advertising. Oh, I shouldn't say what they're advertising. Alright, sign in to Yahoo Sports. Okay. 3rd and 15. They took a timeout. So they're probably going to take a bit. I see an Oregon Ducks fan. They showed one. I really like all the Oregon Ducks fans who are kind of starting to watch the Broncos now because Bo Nix used to be their quarterback. That's pretty cool. Third and 15. This play is important. This play is important. From the shotgun, running back to his left. He takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, and throws a terrible pass. So now it's 4th and 15. Man. We wasted our timeout just for that. I mean, at that point, just take the delay of game. Like, I feel like there's no reason to use a timeout when it's 3rd and 15. Because, like you just kick the field goal, right? I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. All right. The field goal by Will Lutz is good, which is a sigh of relief. I was worried that it would not be good, and that would not be good. It's 3-3 in the Mile High Stadium, which it could be a lot worse. But the line was, I think it was like 8.5. Broncos minus 8.5. I feel like we're not going to get that, but I don't know. I'm logging into Yahoo so I can see how my fantasy team is doing. See what's going on the other end. Well, they're showing Packers-Lions. Dude, that game is going to be interesting. It looks like they're in Green Bay. I feel like the Packers and Lions are going to split. So I think the Packers are going to win this one. And the Lions are going to win the one inside the Lions. But it's just what I think. All right, Jordan Love. Dude, Jordan Love, that was a cool pass. Admittedly. All right, let's go back to the Broncos game. They're still playing ads. Let's see. All right. Apparently, I'm winning my guillotine. I'm winning my regular fantasy, and I'm losing my Broncos fantasy. I made a fantasy team that was just Broncos players, and it's going to get last in the division. Oh, that's just hilarious. I'm happy I did that, because that's just a funny. That's just a funny. It's not funny, it's a funny. Yeah, there's a 22% chance for me to win. But I mean, if Bo Nix starts unlocking the power, then I might end up winning that game. I feel like I'm gonna win one game. There's no way I lose all 18 weeks. There's no way I'm going 0-18 off of a Broncos only fantasy, right? But that was a decent kickoff tackle from our special teams, which you like to see. And here comes Cam Ward back onto the field. They're showing him in college. Is that college or high school? I think that's college. Oh yeah, that's him in Miami. Pretty interesting. But yeah, according to this, I'm absolutely safe in my guillotine league. Truthfully, I don't really know how guillotine works. I just don't want to get guillotined, so it says I'm safe right now, so that's pretty good. Cam Ward takes the snap, throws left side, gains 4 yards. That's, it's sad that we gave up that against the Broncos, but, 4 yards isn't going to break the back. Oh, they're going to show Baker Mayfield throwing a pass. That was pretty sick. Dude, with 1 minute left, and they beat the Falcons because of that? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Baker Mayfield, I picked him to go 11-5. I think I had the Bucs go 10-7, but I could totally see them going 11-6 or 12-5. Cam Ward takes a snap, throws the left side, and that's enough to go to midfield, which isn't good. This seems to be like an offensive game, but our red zone defenses are doing decent, so we got that. All right, I want to see how my really serious leagues one is going. Trying to make this really serious. I have a 79% chance of winning. I really need Josh Allen to ball out. Yeah, Josh Allen and DeAndre Swift. Under center is Cam Ward. He does a play action. Sack him. There's so many guys around him, and we let him go free for a first down. But there is a flag, and I'm pretty sure it's holding, because that's what always happens when a quarterback runs away and there's a flag, is holding. Either that or rare times hands to the face, but holding offense. Okay, thank you, Broncos. We're back. We are absolutely back. Yeah, we're back. Dude, I can't believe the Panthers have scored 3 points all game. Right. We got 1st and 20 now, which is good. Just checking the scores. Yeah, I can't believe the Panthers scored 3 points so far. I mean, they started the 4th quarter. And then also the 49ers scored a touchdown. Here comes the Titans. Good stuff of the run. Apparently, Prism Live's telling me that my device is too hot. It's too hot. All right. 2nd and 20 now. You love to see it. Sorry. You love to see 2nd and 20. Cam Ward from the shotgun. Well, it's 19 and a half now. Takes a snap, play action, looking. Does a check down, and that gains like 2 yards. 2nd and 18 now, 3rd and 18 now, which is great. Love to see they're tackling. And, I've seen them not tackle before. So, the fact that they're tackling now is pretty good. Apparently my defense is 7 points already, which is nice, but I might go down. All right. From the shotgun, Cam Ward takes a snap. Looking for a deep pass, throws a deep pass. There's a flag, and it's incomplete. If the flag is something dumb, I'm going to be pretty upset. But we'll see. It was 3rd and 18. Cam Ward threw a long pass. I'm hoping it's holding. I'm hoping it's false start offense. There we go. Exactly. Something like that. Decline. It's 4th down, and they're going to punt for us. Oh, no. Sorry. Illegal formation. It's hard because I can't hear. So. 5 minutes left in the first. 3-3 isn't great, but it's okay. It's very okay. Titans punter is getting ready to punt. I honestly don't know who their punter is, but they wear the number 3, which is cool. Johnny Hecker. I've heard good things about him. And Marvin Mims calls a fair catch inside the 10. Listen, when your opponent punts from the 50, hold up, we got a Bo Nix ad. Let's go. It's just a bunch of Broncos highlights. You love to see it. Bo Nix adjusting his jersey. Okay, we just have the ads for the Broncos. When your opponent punts from the midfield, it's bad, but at least they didn't score points. We're getting inside the 10, and sure, they can score points. They could absolutely score points, but we're making it work. We're making it work. Let's see what's going on in Bears Lions. They're talking about Tucker Craft. It's time for the Tucker Craft glaze. 7-0. Okay. I bet they're glazing Tucker Kraft because he scored a touchdown. Sorry, my gaming chair is rubbing against the wall, so I moved it away from the wall so it stopped doing that. That was pretty annoying. I wish they had win probability, but it's alright. I just look at the stat line, and apparently Cam Ward has better stats than Bo Nix right now, which is kind of sad to look at. Maybe Cam Ward is like gonna be like super good. Like you never know how good Cam Ward is gonna be. It's 3-3. 5 minutes left in the first. The Broncos burned a timeout to kick a field goal, which is pretty unfortunate. And you see Bo Nix warming up on the sideline. They're just talking about his last season's stats, which were pretty good. And, I loved seeing it. I loved going to the playoffs. First time I've seen the Broncos go to the playoffs. They had such a crazy drought. And, I'm saying that, and there's teams who've had, way crazier droughts. The Browns had a crazy drought before Baker Mayfield. But they're in the huddle. You can see the goalpost when they look at the huddle, so that's never a good sign. And, they're taking the snap inside of their own end zone. Let's see if the Broncos can still capitalize off of this. From the shotgun, handoff, take it inside, and gains 7 or 8 yards, which is decent. 2nd and 2 now. There's Harvey. I believe it's the PJ Harvey or something. I mean, I like that play. That play wasn't bad. I got 2 viewers in here, which is nice. I'm gonna explaining all the plays that are happening right now. It's 2nd and 2. Bo Nix from the shotgun. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 2. Okay, takes the snap. Hands it. Oh, play action. Fooled me. And you just had to throw it away there. 3rd and 2 now. Oh, man. If we have to punt from here, that's going to be problematic, I would say. Punting from here would be problematic. I hope that Sean Payton calls a decent play here. One where I can see the vision. Halfback dive. I don't really see the vision of that, but we'll see. From the shotgun. 3 receivers, all on the right side. Takes the snap. They're all running routes. Bo Nix, he had an open running lane, but he threw it to Troy Franklin anyways, and it is complete for a 1st down. I wouldn't say an open running lane, but it would have been pretty nice. Let's take a look. Maybe I'm wrong. So he takes the snap. They're showing the replay now. The pocket was kind of collapsing, Bo Nix was like, I'm going to try to get a 1st down. And, to his credit, the Broncos absolutely got a 1st down. You cannot deny that is what happened, because that would be a lie. He does a million he fakes the throw a million times and then throws it for a loss of 2 yards, which is great. I didn't say who he threw it to. He threw it to Harvey. Threw it to Harvey. I don't know his first name. It was the Google doesn't know his first name either, apparently. From the shotgun, Bo Nix. It's 2nd and 11 after the bad check down play. Takes the snap. He's gonna throws it over the middle for a nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards. And that was to, I can't see who it was throwing to, but it's still a nice play. It was to number 1. I still can't see. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. 3rd and 6. Honestly, if we punt here, it's not going to be the worst. We're at our own 25. Bo Nix looking, throwing over the middle, and it is caught. I would say that went past the first down, but it's hard to see. I think they're going to mark him short. It's going to be 4th down, and Bo Nix is saying we're going for it, which is pretty crazy because we're at our own 30. It's 4th and 1. Bo Nix is like, oh no, Sean Payton is sending the punting unit out. All right, that's fair. We got 10. Oh, they're challenging. Sean Payton has already done 2 challenges, and the first quarter isn't over. That is a Denver Broncos challenge. And you know the nice thing about this, oh, that doesn't even look close to the first down marker from that angle. And the nice thing about this challenge is that even if it fails 4th and 1, like Sean Payton can call up a great play, you know. Oh, they're giving them the first down. Okay. So we win both of our challenges, which means I believe we'll have a 3rd one. And you know, that was a great challenge by Sean Payton. I can't believe that was a first down, but I'll absolutely take it. Bo Nix now from the shotgun is going to take the snap and is going to run it to Dobbins, who goes nowhere. And this is very much a passing game right now. So many passes going zing, zang, zong by both Bo Nix and Cam Ward here. As I'm going to erase this. Just because the challenge is over. And now they're already moving on to the next play. From the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Running back to Bo Nix's left. He's looking around, seeing what play would work. Takes a snap. Steps into the pocket. And he's going to throw it right side. Did he catch that? Yo, Courtland Sutton is a goat. The ref saying he caught it, but there is a flag. We do have laundry. What does the laundry say? Come on, what does the laundry say? Dude, Courtland Sutton is just the GOAT. Like, I'm looking at the replay, and I'm like, Courtland Sutton is a GOAT. He's so good at catching footballs. And the penalty here, I believe, is gonna call this one back. It's 2nd and 18 now. Fortunately, there was holding, so it's 2nd and 18 now, which is unfortunate. From the shotgun is Bo Nix. Takes a snap. Already running out left. And throwing it deep for Courtland Sutton, and it is intercepted. No way. Oh, wow. That is just a gut punch. He had Courtland Sutton decently open. He was trying to throw it between 2 zones, and it wasn't terrible. You see Bo Nix pretty upset on the sidelines. If you look at the play, he threw it, and he kind of had Courtland Sutton, but man, that defensive player he's pretty good. Man, that's terrible. What is Bo Nix doing out here? That's all I have to say. Like, come on. You see the Titans celebrating. Now they're going to advertising, I believe. Or maybe not. 1st and 10. Cameron Ward. Under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off. And it gains way too many yards than it should have. It gained like 5 yards. It's just a run. Like, Tony Pollard is not this good. Man, I thought the Titans are going to be trash this year. I'm going to be honest. Hold up. What did I put them in on my NFL predictions video? 2nd and 5. Cam Ward. He's just talking. All right. That's the end of the first quarter. It's tied, but I feel like the Titans have the advantage here right now. The good news is I mean, the Broncos are still definitely in this. I mean, you see tie game, you're always in it when it's a tie game. So cool to see the live circle next to my name. Alright, let's see. Where did I put the Titans? Okay, my computer's lagging like crazy. Getting a bit. Oh my god. It's not, I can't see the short. I want to see where I put the Titans. Come on. All right, let's see where I put the Titans. I had the Titans going 3-14. I might end up regretting that decision. They might be more like 7-10, which would be pretty bad. We'll see. Maybe I'm just talking too early, but the first quarter being in the books and it's a tie game, I feel like is a win for the Titans. As I switch over the Lions Packers game, as I switch over, I see a long play from Jordan Love. That was like 30 yards. Jordan Love is insane. Oh, man. Who is 11 on the Packers? I don't know, but Jordan Love's looking pretty good. Some people are like, Packers are Super Bowl contenders, which I'm just like, there's no way Micah Parsons is this valuable, right? I don't know. I mean, I feel like, let's be honest, when the Seahawks traded Russell Wilson and the Broncos, we gave up everything. Like, 5 firsts. Like, we got rid of 2 good players. Well, Drew Lock wasn't good, but Noah Fant was pretty good. And what was the name of that defensive player? I forgot. 2nd and 5. Takes a snap, and Cameron Ward's Titans gets 6 yards just off of a run. Oh, man, this isn't fun. So I feel like 2 first-rounders and Kenny Clark, which is he's kind of, 2 firsts. I feel like 3 firsts would have been acceptable in Kenny Clark. So I feel like everyone's overreacting. Like, people are saying he should have traded away like 5 firsts for Micah Parsons. And I'm like, that's how much was traded for Russell Wilson. Like, are we serious? You know? Are we serious? From the shotgun, delay of game on the Titans, which I like seeing. And instead, the Titans are going to use a timeout, which, again, doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like a timeout is a lot more useful when there's, like, 2 minutes left, but all right. It's 3-3. 14-15 left in the second. So basically started the second, and they're showing Cam Ward's stats, which are 4 for 7, 50 yards. It's just like, you can tell it's early in the game. This game is going by like really slow. Like, there's been like 4 drives. I mean, we cannot stop the running game. This is insane. We can't stop the running game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's second down. Second and 1. Which, you know, 1 is not a lot of yards left. It's 1.5 at least. I don't know what that was. It looked like false start. Absolutely. And the referee does call it false start on the offense. And that now I can breathe a sigh of relief. Sure, you know, the fact remains that the Titans are in our territory, but 2nd and 6 is manageable. Well, you know, considering that every single person on my team is from the Broncos, my team isn't doing too bad. All right, 2nd and 6. Well, 2nd and 6.5. Cameron Ward hands it off to Tony Pollard, who gains fumble. Get the ball. Who is that? Who are you, lovely man? Who is that, you lovely man, number 22? And was that a fumble? Oh my goodness. This might have completely changed the game. This might have just completely changed the game. What was going on with Pollard? You can see clearly when it fumbled, when Tony Pollard was not down. A Broncos shoulder punched it out. I think he was intending to aim for like his chest, but ended up aiming for his football, like chest to tackle. But you love to see the defensive fumble recoveries. And now, everything is all back. We are so back. That's got to give the Broncos defense some points, right? It's got to. Must. We lost. Oh, no, we gained 2 points. Okay. We're still the underdog by a wide margin, though. It's funny. In one league, I have Josh Allen. In the other league, I'm playing against Josh Allen. So now I don't know what I want. I guess I want Josh Allen to do well, because the league where I'm playing against Josh Allen is kind of a goofy league that I'm not caring too much about. But he's got Josh Allen, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Derrick Henry, Harrison Butker, and the Baltimore defense. That's pretty good. Wow. Okay. Dude, the only person in our league that their team is doing better than expected is one person out of 8. I guess everyone's just doing worse than expected. Alright, since I'm waiting, let's check to make sure the audio on my stream is working. What a fumble by my man, number 9. Thank you very much. From the shotgun, Bo Nix looking around, running back to his left, takes a snap, throws to an open man for a gain of 5, and that was Troy Franklin, that's pretty nice. You love to see it. I can't check the stream. Okay. Cross my fingers that it's working. Second and 5. Under center is Bo Nix. He takes the snap, hands it off, and gains 2 yards. J.K. Dobbins does, which is 2 more than if we spike the ball. So, if we do better than literally just spiking the ball on the ground, then I consider that a win. While both the Titans and the Broncos have 77 total yards. That's pretty funny. They do, of course, have more rushing yards than us. After that last drive, they were kind of tearing up our run defense. From the shotgun now is Bo Nix. Takes the snap, it's 3rd and 3. Takes the check down, and what is my man doing? Bo Nix throws the ball to you, and you don't look for it. Like, I'm assuming, because Bo Nix threw it to you, that you were one of the people that he was looking for. So I don't know what that was. It's 4th and 3. The punter is coming out. And it's Jeremy Crawshaw. Apparently we drafted him. So if we're drafting a punter, that means he must be pretty good, right? Punts the ball away. Fair catch inside the 10. The last time a team did a fair catch inside the 10, I mean, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is we punted back. So maybe we'll get some good luck now. Maybe that'll be so. Let's take a look at how the NFL is doing. Bum-ba-dum, bum-bum-ba-dum, bum-bum-ba-dum, bum-bum-bum. It's the NFL review. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars are leading against the Panthers 20-3 with 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum. In Seattle, the 49ers are beating the Seahawks 7-0. You know what's happening in Denver. In Green Bay, the Lions are losing to the Packers 7-0, so the Packers are winning that one right now. And in Los Angeles, the Rams and Texans are tied. Oh man, let's see. I hope our defense stops the Titans on this drive, and then after that, I hope that, you know, I want one good drive. I want one good offensive drive. A drive where I'm like, we did good, you know? I want a drive where it looks like we did good. Because I feel like that happened every game last year. Every game we had a drive where I'm like, we did a good job, you know? I can't think of a game where that didn't happen. I can barely even think of losses we had that year. Sorry, I'm yawning. Randy Gradishar won the Defensive Player of the Year, and now Patrick Surtain is. You love to see Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool man. Pretty cool fella. Wow. Those 4 interceptions were pretty good. Keep in mind, one of them was a pick 6 against the Raiders when we needed it. That pick 6 basically single-handedly won us the game. And the Titans run it, and it gains a lot of yards because, of course, it does. It's 2nd and 4 now. Let's see what the Titans call here. I suspect maybe... Ooh, what would the Titans call here? Call, like slants would be my call, but that's just me. And the I formation under center is Cam Ward. They're blitzing, and they pounce on the running back for once. Oh my God. Finally. Holy moly. That took forever for us to stuff a run. Like, not even since the first quarter. Not since the first quarter have we finally tackled a run. Jeez. We got it done. We absolutely got it done. And no one can take it away from us. Except for everyone can take it away from us. We're trying to adjust. Whatever. Trying to adjust the table. From the shotgun. Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was from the shotgun. That was a weird formation. And looks like we tackle him short. Let's see where the refs spot it. It was 3rd down. They're saying that the Titans got the 1st down. And they're doing a hurry-up offense because they're trying to get away with the call. It's for Sean Payton. If you throw the final challenge flag now, there's no way Sean Payton challenges this. There's no way Sean Payton challenges 3 times and no way Sean Payton challenged 3 times within the first 20 minutes of the game. Wow. What a gutsy man. Sean Payton has challenged 3 times in this game already. Wow. Alright, the refs are going to review it. See if he reached the 1st down. Because it kind of didn't look like it, but we'll see. Do overheating protection, which honestly I don't know what that does, but whatever. You want to hear Expo Marker ASMR? Yeah, that's your Expo Marker ASMR. You're welcome. Oh man, what do I do? I'm getting bored already. I'm just trying to lay it back a bit, maybe. Yawn, take a few chill pills. Lay my feet on the windowsill. Just have a good time, you know? Just have a good time. Let me put this down so I can see the game better. Oh man, dude, if the Broncos lose this one, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I really hope we don't. I mean, okay, let's take a look at the Broncos schedule right now. Broncos schedule. So we got this game, then Colts, Chargers, Bengals, Eagles, Jets, Giants, Cowboys, Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs, Chargers. We got some mighty difficult games. So if we can't beat the Titans, like, what are we doing? If we can't beat the Titans, there's no way we're doing anything good here. There's no way. The challenge is still up. Did we stop them? The answer is yes. Oh my God, they're saying that we did stop them on that 3rd down. So they're punting it back to us. That's insane that Sean Payton has won all 3 challenges. And it's not even the second half. Also, look at Marvin Mims making a move at the 30, 35, and out there at the 35. He was super shifty. Marvin Mims is one of the shiftiest wide receivers in the league. I'd say like top 20. You know, he's with guys like Tyreek Hill. Like he's like mini Tyreek Hill. He's like Tyreek Hill at home. And listen, I would want to have on-brand Tyreek Hill, but off-brand Tyreek Hill is still pretty good, you know? Like, I wouldn't be sad with that. Let's see. Okay. Checking if our next game is a primetime game or not. Our first primetime game is against the Bengals, week 4. Oof, that's going to be rough. We do throw a screen, and it gains 6 yards. I like that. To Evan Ingram. See, look, I'm on there. My last name is definitely Ingram. Yeah, but I mean that's me. Evan picked up the screen. Also, what a catch! Like he caught it like this, you know, just barely. Like. We basically caught the football like this if the marker was a football. Handoff. 3 yards. Not too bad. Not too bad. I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate the effort that I'm seeing from this team right now. You love to see it. You love to see it. It's 3rd and 1. We're going to do a quarterback sneak over the middle, a baby Philly special, and we get the first. Did we get the first down? Waiting for the refs to signal. We got the first down. That is a Denver Broncos first down. Finally, we're making some progress. All right, we got 10 seconds left until the next play. Come on. From the I formation, Bo Nix yelling to his teammates. Takes a snap, handoff. And we gained about 2 yards. So it's not that bad. 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 9, excuse me. For a second it popped up 2nd and 1. I saw this video on YouTube. It was pretty funny. This guy showed a clip from the 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl, and it was Mahomes runs out of bounds for a first down. They do a 2-yard run, and then it said first down and 10. And he's like, it's supposed to be 2nd and 8. Also, we did not just fumble. We did not just fumble. Oh my God. This is one of the worst football games I've ever seen. Fumbles, punts. The fact that on the first 2 drives there was scores is a miracle because, like, this is just bottom tier football. Like, both of these teams looked like trash. Like, what is Bo Nix doing here? Oh, man. I'm looking at the play, and I'm just like, come on. And the thing is, it's not just that the Titans have the ball. They're in field goal range. They're already in field goal range. So, that's troubling. Touchdown? What? They did not just score a touchdown. Okay. Dude, I don't know what's going on at Fox, but they're being goofy. They just said the Titans scored a touchdown. All right. We were able to tackle after the toss play. It's 2nd and 10 for the Titans. But yeah, I feel like using that, saying that's a touchdown, and being like, the NFL is rigged, they're giving them 3 downs and touchdowns. It's just like, just a mistake, man. 2nd and 9. Cam Ward in the shotgun. Running back to his left. Takes the snap. Looking, throwing, and it is caught for a first down. I am in pain right now. That's all. Just, I'm in pain. Like, what is going on here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why? Why? I guess. Why is this happening? It's 1st and 10 for the Titans. Handoff. Gained 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now. Inside the red zone. They're inside the red zone. And they can just, like, they're just getting yards out of us pretty easily. What a dumb game. Tony Pollard looks pretty cool, though, when he runs. 2nd and 2. They're blitzing. The blitz did not work against that run. Tony Pollard is unable to be tackled, apparently, as they're down to the 10. It's 1st and goal now for the Titans. As Tony Pollard trucks a man, which was kind of sad to see. Trucks 22, so I guess that he's getting revenge off of that fumble recovery. And now we're in the shade. Okay, this is interesting. Now that there's shade, maybe we'll play better, because I feel like the Broncos play better in the shade. Handoff. 5-yard gain. It's 2nd and goal now. Like, every single play is a positive play. Positive play, positive play, positive play. Like, we cannot stop this offense. It's too methodical for me. It's too methodical for me. It's sad to see. Sad to see. 2nd and goal. 3-3. Sad to see. Methodically, the Titans are going to score. That's sad for me. All right. Handoff. They're trying to push Tony Pollard, but it isn't working. 3rd down and goal. Let's see if we can get a massive stop here. Or even. Pat Surtain pick 6. I'm just saying, Pat Surtain is pretty good at the whole defense thing. But we'll see. From the shotgun. Cam Ward getting pressured. Come on! We got a man on him. That is a great sack. It's 4th and goal. We finally get a stop. That took forever, but we had a good blitz in there. Cam Ward had nowhere to go. Nick Bonito is pumped. So pumped right now. I don't know what they're doing. Like, Cam Ward took the snap and immediately started running left. Have you ever heard about a pocket? Because I don't think Cam Ward's heard about a pocket. Like, you take the snap and he just starts running left. I don't know what that was, but the field goal is good. Listen, I don't like it when the Titans score a field goal against us. But sorry. At least we held them to a field goal. We held them to a field goal. It's 6-3. Let's take a look at the NFL recap. Bum 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 bum. Hold up. Bum 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 bum. We have a final in Jacksonville as the Jaguars have officially beaten the Panthers 26-10. 49ers Seahawks is 7-7, Texans Rams is 3-0, and Lions Packers is 3-10. Here comes the kickoff, and here goes Marvin Mims out to the 26. So, not the worst. And also keep in mind, Sean Payton has already used all 3 timeouts. We got 2 minutes left to go in the second. Bo Nix, I feel like this is his chance to capitalize. We're going to go high tempo, pass, lateral all over the place on the Titans defense and try to stop them. There's a progressive ad with Tommy DeVito in it. That's pretty funny. Man, I wish Tommy DeVito would get more playing time in the NFL because he's such a cool dude. They say the NFL is scripted, but I feel like if it was, then they would show Tommy DeVito a lot more, just because he's such a great figure, you know. We're doing a toss when there's 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Okay, we forgot what 2-minute offense is. 2-minute warning has been hit. We got 2 fumbles. One led to absolutely nothing, and the other, which is the one that the Titans recovered, led to a field goal. So, you know, that's how we're doing now. That's how we're doing right now. Welcome. We got some in chat. How are we all doing today? How are we doing? Okay, they left. Should have a text box that says, "If you leave the stream, you're gonna be haunted by Bo Nix in the night." I don't know. My fantasy is probably dying right now. Man, that's a 7% chance of me winning. That's sad. Bo Nix has negative fantasy points. Oh my god. Bo Nix is minus 0.08 fantasy points. Oh my god. What is going on? Bo Nix has negative fantasy points. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is just sad. We need Bo Nix to lock in right now because he has 1 lost fumble and 1 interception. This is ridiculous. Oh man. This stinks. Our team stinks right now. I predicted the Titans to go 4-13, and they're beating my team. Are we gonna go 3-14? I don't know, but all I know is my team looks like a canteen. This isn't fun. It's the first game of the year, and we only have 3 points. Oh, please don't show the interception. Oh, that pains my eyes. Please don't show the fumble. Oh, my God. Okay. Bo Nix is looking to throw, and he throws it. At that point, throw it away. We got 2 minutes left, and you did a 2-yard pass. And we lost like 20 seconds. We lost 20 seconds off of a 2-yard pass. Was it really worth it? Throws it away. Oh, this is pain. It's 4th down and 3 already. There is a flag. What's the flag? Oh man, what's the flag? Come on. Spell it to me. It's on the defense. Oh yes. We got a first down on a penalty. I'm saved. We're saved. It's not entirely over yet. Illegal contact gives the Denver Broncos a first down. Just barely. From their own 40. Takes a snap, Bo Nix does a check down, it's a screen, and it gains about 6 yards. It looks like we're going for a field goal. I'm going to be honest. There's another flag. It's probably going to be holding or something, isn't it? That was to Tyler Bidet. I thought it was Beatty, but apparently Tyler changed the pronunciation of his last name to be Bidet, which is kind of odd because that's the name of I think it's like the name of a French toilet wiper or something. Tyler Bidet does what Tyler Bidet wants, and I'm not here to judge. Alright. Illegal man downfield. That's bad, but it could be worse. It's because they were blocking? Okay. Okay. I see how it is, NFL. Alright. Bo Nix now in the shotgun again. It's 1st and 15. We haven't even passed midfield yet. That's fine. There's 1.5 minutes left of the second quarter. Takes a snap, looking, throwing left side, and it is nearly intercepted. What is Bo Nix doing? You can't do that. If you're going to be inaccurate, don't be inaccurate towards the defender. Be inaccurate towards the sideline. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, again, if you're going to be inaccurate left there. What are we doing? Bo Nix. I know you've seen all the glaze you've received on social media. You can't be doing this. Good screen. 3rd and 3. And 3rd and 2, actually. The clock is running, though, because he did, it was to Bidet and got tackled in bounds. And there's a minute left in the second quarter, and we haven't even passed midfield. But we aren't too far from the field goal target line, at least. Takes a snap. Bo Nix is looking, and that is incomplete. I believe that was looking for Lucas Krull there, if I'm not mistaken. But it's 4th and 2, and we are going for it, I think. Let's look at this. Oh, man. Bo Nix. What are you doing? It's 3rd down. Bo Nix seems frustrated at something. Was it Lucas Krull that ran the wrong route? I don't know. Guess there's a chance it was. Here comes Jeremy Crawshaw again. Which he's only done 1 punt, but we've changed possessions 3 times already, and this will be the 4th because of a fumble and interception. And it's a fair catch inside the 10. So things could be worse. I was looking outside my window. Oh man, this is just what Bo Nix is doing right now is just sad. 1 interception, he's had 2 turnovers. He's gotten 2 turnovers, no touchdowns, and like according to the 68 yards. Has that changed? Bo Nix has 83 passing yards. He's a quarterback, and he has 0.52 fantasy points. Like, actually, what is going on? This is ridiculous. Safety? We were so close to a safety there, because the Titans are backed up. I mean, we could 3-and-out the Titans, and they punt back to us, and then we kick a field goal. That's not out of the question. Dude, Cam Ward Iwanya's character, because a defender was jumping at him and then he threw, and the defender made contact because they can't change direction mid-air, and Cam Ward could have, like, you know, completely fell back, but he didn't. So, you know, thank you for not trying to draw a penalty. Appreciate it. Refs, you gotta call intentional grounding on that. You gotta call intentional grounding on that. He threw it to the ground. Alright. All I'm saying is, if you're not calling that, then don't call him next time Bo Nix does something like that, alright? But, let's see. I'm going to drop the finger because the Broncos aren't on offense. It's 3rd and 10. This play is important. Cam Ward is in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's getting pressured. That's a safety. That's a safety. Come on. That's a safety. Come on. They're saying it's 4th down? They're placing at the half-yard line. That's bad, but I like safety is immediate points. But I will say, punting it from your half-yard line is about the worst scenario for a punter. Oh man, that kind of looks like a safety there. Okay, whatever. I'm assuming the Broncos are calling a timeout there. Yeah, the Broncos are calling a timeout because they want to get the ball back. There's 40 seconds left in the second. The Titans are going to punt them the ball back. And Bo Nix is going to have good field position with one timeout, 30 seconds, time to make some magic happen. Come on, Bo. Come on. You got this. Ugh. 4th and 16. The punter's foot is out of bounds right now. Dude, the punter is just barely not out of bounds. This is insane. They should call in their regular center to do this, because this is basically just like a quarterback. All right. Marvin Mims receives it at the 45. Dodges the first tackle at the 50. 45. Cuts at the 40. And gets tackled at around the 38-yard line. All right. 30 seconds. We're in field goal range. So Bo Nix, just, you know, do decent. Do decent. That's all I'm asking. Don't fumble. Don't interception. Don't sack. Don't. Yeah, that's about it. Don't do anything ridiculous. But we could absolutely score a touchdown here. From the shotgun. Running back to his right. Bo Nix takes a snap. Looking left. He throws right and it is incomplete. But there is a flag. Is it for defensive pass interference? The Titans defender is angry. He's upset. His head is like this. Brownlee Jr. is upset. So, is it defensive pass interference? That play only took 5 seconds too. Defensive pass interference. Broncos 1st down. Gain of 15 yards. And that is decent. Let's take a look at this. That was a... Come on, Bo. You got to throw that more left. Where's the pass interference? Really? The refs are calling pass interference on that? That's a weak call, admittedly. If I was a Titans fan, I'd be livid. But it's 1st down and 10. Bo Nix takes a snap. Looking. Firing. Left side. He's got an open Cortland Sutton. The ref. Touchdown, Broncos! They throws it to Cortland Sutton in the end zone. Jumping catch against the Titans cornerback. It was a one-on-one. And you already know when there's a one-on-one. And Bo Nix is throwing it to the end zone to Cortland Sutton. He's going to catch it. Broncos touchdown, a 22-yard reception, and that's great for my fantasy team as well. Look at that catch. You love to see it. Let's adjust the score so that it's 9-6. Extra point is good. 10-6. Oh my God, Bo Nix, you refilled my faith within the season. I was about to be like, the Titans. We're playing like this against the Titans. And, you know, it's still disturbing, but we're getting things done. We are getting things done. Right, I'm going to reload my fantasy to see how it's doing now that Bo Nix scored that touchdown. All right, we're kind of back. We now have a 15% chance of winning, which is better than what it could be. 16 seconds left. I'm assuming there won't be any more action this half, but you never know. Sorry. My throat hurts because of all this yelling. Will Lutz is set to kick it off after the wonderful touchdown. And it is caught. Let's see what the Titans returner does. Yeah, the 20, 25, 30, 35. What are we doing? He's at the 50. No, this is not happening. How did we let him return into field goal range? This is actually insane. What are we doing? It's a kickoff. The rule is we're just trying to do end the half. End the half. And we let the returner return to the 30-yard line. Oh my goodness, folks. This is sad. Like, wow. What are they going to do now? Are they going to kick a field goal? What if they kick a field goal and the Broncos return it for a touchdown? Yeah, they're kicking a field goal. They're not going to do any goofy business. Oh, wow. That's ridiculous. Imagine if they miss, though. Oh, wow. How? All right. Joey Sly kicks the field goal. It's good. That's ridiculous. We just let the returner return for 60, like, to the 30. Like, with 16 seconds left in the half. Like, what are we doing? Oh, man. 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 I'm just sad. Sad, angry, hurt. All three of those adjectives could describe my feelings towards the Broncos right now. At least we scored that touchdown. All right, let's see what Marvin Mims does. All right, Joey Sly is going to kick it away. Marvin Mims is kicks it out of the end zone. See, Will Lutz kick it out of the end zone, and the team can't return it to the 30. Come on, man. This is insane. This is insane. Insane. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, come on. We're in victory formation. And we take a kneel. We're in halftime. Oh man, what are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, let's look at my fantasy. So my Broncos only fantasy. Oof, that doesn't look too good. And then still says I'm safe on the guillotine. And then my real deal, super serious fantasy. %95 chance I'm winning. That's insane. What happened? Yo, that's insane. None of my players did particularly well. Brock Bowers did what he needed to, but Garrett Wilson went insane. Okay. And Cam Little, explain to me how Cam Little went undrafted. Cam Little went undrafted. Wow. Let's look at this Jordan Love touchdown. Wow. Dude, that Lions-Packers game is pretty cool. Yeah, Cam Little went undrafted in my league. I'm like, my man hit like a 70-yard field goal. And you're like, yeah, I'm not going to draft him. I'm like, yeah, 15 rounds. Didn't draft him in one of them. Didn't draft him in one of them. Alright. Oh, man. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, this play is insane by Baker. Baker's one of my favorite players. He's a real one. You know, Baker's a real one. That's crazy that they missed... Oh. Dude, look at Younghoe Koo. He missed the game-tying field goal, and he is livid. Oh, man. I feel bad for him. Ooh, yeah. Flacco lost. That's interesting. I wonder if they're going to put Sanders in. Seems like an interesting game. Find it interesting how they're putting, like, a seam over everything and making everything look like it's made out of cloth. Like, they zoomed in on the mascots and they looked like puffy. I'm just like, not the mascots, the logos. Like, why are we making puffy logos? Like, what's going on with seams in the edges? Man. At least we're up in points. At least we're up in points. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. Wow, what's going on? Raiders, Patriots. Oh yeah, the Raiders won. Are the Raiders with Pete Carroll, Brock Bowers, what's his name? Ashton Genty. I mean, that seems like an interesting combo. I don't know who their quarterback is, though. I hope they do terribly. See how Lions-Packers are doing. Um, 17-3, and they're entering halftime. Here's how slow the game went. The Lions and Packers game started 30 minutes after our game did, after the Broncos game did, and yet they're both at half right now. They're both entering the halftime. Oh, man. Alright, Prime is telling me to click the same button I've already clicked twice. Hold on. Whatever. Oh, man. What is Bo Nix doing, though? Like, what is Bo Nix doing? Man. At least he scored that touchdown. At least he threw that touchdown. Last year, it took him 4 weeks to throw a touchdown for the first time, so things could be worse. And they're doing off-brand Squid Game now. I just saw an ad for something that looked like an off-brand version of Squid Game. Squid Game, but you don't die. You know, I watched Squid Game and I thought it was interesting, but there weren't any squids, so it kind of felt like a scam to me. Just kidding. Guys, that was a joke. Oh, we got another Bo Nix ad. Oh, this one is not a Broncos ad, but an actual ad with a company. Alright. Chat, how are you doing today? Let me know. Because, my voice is just getting hurt. That's all that's happening. All that's happening is my voice is getting hurt. Imagine there has been people chatting and I just couldn't see. That would be sad. What if they turn chatting off for some weird reason, dude? YouTube can be weird sometimes doing things like that. Every single time I publish a video, I publish it with comments on. And when it gets published, comments magically turn off. And I have to manually turn it on every single time. It's weird. Okay, well, now I know the volume's working. Now I know the volume's working. Let me test to make sure that I can chat. Yeah, you can chat. It's just, it's not happening. Oh, the streamers can't see the hearts. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Just want to make sure everything in the stream was working. What percentage am I at? Hopefully not too low. Ooh, that's pretty low, considering. Might have to bring a charging cable. Or a charging cable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys had to hear that. I'm just in pain right now. I'm just in pain right now. My throat's in pain. My team's in pain. Can't think of what else is in pain, but... These advertisements are crazy, though. Chat, what do y'all think about the... What do you guys think, chat, about NFL Red Zone having ads now? I've heard people are taking, like, completely opposite sides. Certain people are like, this is utterly ridiculous. Like, I'm going, like, impeach president of everything, like, boycott all the way, cancel everything, do everything against Red Zone for letting this happen. Other people like it's like an ad or two after an hour. Like, chill out. I'm in the middle. It's like it's pretty sad. It's not just one ad, because like first it's gonna be a few ads, and it's gonna be a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, you know. But there are some people who are insanely upset, and you know, I kind of get it. I guess I'm more towards the upset than to the chill out, but you know, I'm not completely upset. I guess part of it is I don't watch Red Zone often. I don't know if I even have it available. Yeah. This halftime is taking forever. Forever. How does it take that long to have a halftime? Oh man. This game is taking forever. This game is taking forever. If the score differential is over 14 with 2 minutes left, I might end the stream early. I bet I sound crazy. I'm just waiting for the game to resume, 'cause it's taking a bit. I feel like it shouldn't take this long. I feel like it should take like 20 minutes. I don't know how long it took, but I feel like it's been more than 20 minutes. I feel like I'm waiting here for a while. My parents are like, what is he doing? What is he doing? I'm like, I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored, but it's alright. I'll work through it. Breathe in and out. I'm still upset about the negative things that happened that half. They're showing highlights, so I think we're about to be back. They're showing the progressive game flow, which happens before the start of the second half. All right. Then we got Mark Sanchez. That's cool. We have Mark Sanchez announcing. We're getting ready for the second half between the Titans and the Broncos, which you love to see. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder what's going to happen. Hopefully nothing too terribly goes wrong, right? Just hopefully nothing too terribly happens. But we'll see. Man, those commentators have a lot to talk about. Either that or they're just stretching it, waiting for the kickoff. You know what? How about I give a halftime report? The Denver Broncos are up on the Titans 10-9. And though they are leading, they are losing on basically every single stat except for touchdowns. And yeah, they're basically the Titans are leading on every single stat except for points and touchdowns. That's about it. I'm pretty sure the Titans have more yards, more time of possession. Just they have control of the game, but they're somehow losing. And also, whoa, what's going on? Oh, there's some weird warning. It said there was like weather or something. Oh, was there rain? Oh, there was rain. That's why halftime took so long, right? Or were they just being late? People are leaving? We're not delaying. Come on, don't delay because of a bit of rain. I live in Colorado. And when I look outside, I'm like, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. There's no way I think they're just being goofy. Because people are practicing. They're not delaying. They're not delaying. They're not delaying. I'm just going to keep saying it until it comes true. I'm just going to keep saying it until it comes true. Oh, man. But special teams at Denver needs to get a bit better. That's all I'm saying. And, Bo Nix, what are you doing? 1 touchdown, 2 turnovers is not a good ratio. You only have 80 yards to show for it right now. Here comes Marvin Mims on the return. He dodges a tackle at the 20, and he gets tackled at the 23. That was pretty sad. And when we get the ball, it's great when you get the ball to start the second half. But it's not great. It's not great when you get tackled at the 23-yard line. But it's 1st and 10. Let's see what Sean Payton cooks up. Bo Nix is under center. And the running back behind him motions a tight end across, takes a snap. It's a handoff, and there is a running lane, and that gains 5 yards. You love to see it. Great play call by Sean Payton. Ooh, oh no. Was Brock Bowers injured? Oh my God. I have him in fantasy. Okay, Bowers saying he's fine. Oh, but if he was injured, like he's part of the Raiders, so. Throw right side, it's intercepted. It's intercepted! What are we doing? Oh my goodness, Bo Nix. Take a chill pill, please. Stop throwing interceptions. This is getting frustrating. If you're rage baiting me, you're doing pretty good, but you shouldn't rage bait when this is your job. Just saying, if it's your job, you shouldn't be rage baiting. What are we doing? Like Bo Nix. How do you have 3 turnovers? Like, I feel like if there was, like, say he had like a 40% completion percentage, like, that's bad. But right now, he's actively hurting our team. Cam Ward takes a snap, and the run gains 7 yards because our defense is made out of wet paper towels right now. What are we doing? Wow. Well, At least this dude has potato in his name because he played like a potato. Ah. How did this happen? Man, maybe I should have put Lucas Kroll in. Too late now. Handoff. Gains 1 or 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and short. Let's see what the Broncos defense does here. Will they continue being wet paper towels, or will they start being dry paper towels? I don't want to have any paper towels on defense, but I guess I'd rather have dry paper towels than wet paper towels. From the I formation. Kim Moore takes a snap. It's a handoff, and we do bring Tony Pollard down, surprisingly. Let's see if the Titans go for it on this 4th and 1, because they're deep in Broncos field position. Sorry. Do they want to just get a lead, or do they want to try to get their first touchdown of the game? They're sending their field goal kicker out. This is Joey Sly. From 40 yards out. Snap's good, holds good, and the kick is good. Titans with 4 field goals, which makes the score 12-10. And you know, time for the Bo Nix redemption arc, because that throw was just sad. That was just sad, man. And I'm glad that we were able to hold them to a field goal after that. Anyways, we're in ads. Let's see how Lions-Packers is doing. Explain to me how Lions-Packers is ahead of us, considering they started 30 minutes after us. That's insane. Jared Goff hands it up. Play action. I'm sorry, I forgot what good quarterbacks look like. Throws it to the end zone, incomplete. Alright, let's go back to that, and they're still in ads. I am rooting for the Lions. The Lions are pretty cool. That's all I'm saying. Lions are pretty cool. I hope they win the Super Bowl one day. But I hope the Titans lose today. That's what I really want right now. The fact that it's this close is ridiculous. I just want one good drive, and that drive to end the first half does not count as a good drive, because one of the first downs was simply just because of a penalty. We had the defensive pass interference. It was 2 plays. It was defensive pass interference and then 1-on-1 in Cornelison. That's cool, but like, it was starting the midfield. It's just that's not something to be proud of. So I hope we get something to be proud of here. Apparently, Bo Nix is struggling under pressure. He has a 20% completion percentage, 6 yards, and 2 interceptions when he's blitzed. And he got sacked, and that's when he lost his fumble. Marvin Mims with the 25-30, down around the 33, but it's going to be called back probably due to a flag. This is sad. The refs are deliberating what the call is. They're saying that the problem is with the Titans, actually, which is nice. I can't see what it is, but it's pretty cool. It's 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Bo Nix at the 35-yard line from the shotgun. Takes a snap, and it's a toss play to the left, and J.K. Dobbins goes for 2 yards, which is pretty sad. Joseph Day there on the tackle, and it's 2nd and 8. So, no. Truthfully, when I saw that play, I just looked at it, and I'm like, that doesn't even look like a good play. And that was actually to Harvey, not Dobbins. Though both are equally doing terribly right now. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Bo Nix is going to play action. Bo Nix, you're about to get intentional grounding out of that. Holy moly, what are you doing? 3rd and 8. I mean, it wasn't called, but like, wow. It's 3rd and 8 now. What are we doing? This is... What? Like, what is going on? Alright, don't throw an interception. Don't turn the ball over. Come on, Bo. Don't turn it over. That's all I'm asking. Throws it. It's caught. And it's a gain of 7 on 3rd and 8. The receiver wants a penalty for a horse collar tackle, and the ref threw a flag. And it is face mask, not horse collar. They wanted a face mask on the defense, and they get it. So that is for the first half, the first down in the first half, a first down for Denver. I'd like to remind you again that the Lions and Packers game is ahead of the Broncos-Titans game, even though they start 30 minutes later. So I've been in this much pain for longer than Tom Grossi is in. Grossi. What is going on? 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Bo Nix running back to his left. Takes a snap. There's a quick screen to the left, and that's Marvin Mims, and it gains 6 yards, which is pretty good. There's a flag. Oh my goodness. We can't do anything without a flag. The ref goes, flag. The ref is going like flag. And flag. It's insane. It's holding on the offense. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, Sherfield Senior. Well, like Sherfield. I was gonna say dumb, but it's kind of mean to call someone dumb just because they got holding. They're just bad at football. More like Sherfield bad at football. You're bad at football right now. Bo Nix from the shotgun, running back to his right. Play action. He steps up, throws a check down, and it gains 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 18. Yeah, 2nd down and 18. That's the down. I wish there was more, but you know, bad things happen. In the huddle, Bo Nix called the play out pretty fast, so if the play name isn't complicated, does that mean the play isn't complicated? I don't know if that's good or bad. Shotgun, 3 seconds left. Just take the snap. Thank you. Bo Nix is going to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He jukes a man. He's at the 40, 35. That is like a 15-yard run, and that was pretty good. It's not a first down, so I won't go like that. But that was really cool. That was really cool. Great juke move by Bo Nix, because he was running, he was kind of going this way, and then he completely changed directions to the left, which was excellent to see. And then he tackled himself down. All right, 3rd and 7. From the shotgun. Running back to his left. Takes a snap. Is an open Cortland Sutton, and that is a Denver Broncos first down. I'm liking this drive. Okay? We're trying to get the Titans back. We really are. Come on. All right, 1st and 10 from the I formation. Bo Nix is under center. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff down the middle. And, dude, that was a sick run. You love to see it. Well, maybe my fantasy's gone better. I mean, I gain points, but they're saying I'm still going to lose. So, guess I need Josh Allen and Derrick Henry to get injured. Just kidding. I went risk injury because of fantasy. 2nd and 2. That was J.K. Dobbins on the 8-yard carry there, which you love to see. From the shotgun, motions Marvin Mims across, takes a snap, and it's going to be another run, and it's only going to gain about a yard. So we're going to have 3rd and very short. We got QB sneak, toss, all these plays that could work 3rd and short rather than 3rd and long. Well, when I say long, I mean 3rd and 64. That's never happened before. It's never happened before. I don't know why I said it. But it's 3rd and 1, and I didn't even realize we're at our opponent's 15, which is pretty cool. Yeah, sneak. Believe we got the first down there. And shorts. Oh no, we got it. We got first down. I don't know why I thought it said we were short, but we got the first down, and that's what matters. Dude, we got a 97% chance of winning. That's insane. On the other game, the fantasy league that I'm taking seriously. All right, we do a check down, 3 yards. That's fair. I don't have a problem with that. Anything that doesn't turn the ball over right now, I'm happy with. 2nd and 7. After the check down for 3 yards, which I don't mind. Takes a snap, throws it down the middle, and that gains a few yards, and that was to Cortland Sutton. No way my opponent drafted RJ Harvey. I feel bad for him. I didn't draft any Broncos players because I don't trust this team. And I feel like that was valid because look at the score. 3rd and 2 from the shotgun. We're at the 10-yard line. Why? Why are we running it down the middle like that? I get it, but also I don't get it. I get it. It's 3rd and 2, but also, what are we doing? All right, time to kick a field goal. Trying to take the lead. I don't mind, I guess. I don't mind it. we're going to try to catch the Titans offsides. I want to see Bo Nix say, jump offsides, down. Yep, alright, delay of game. Time for Will Lutz to kick his field goal. Oh, man. Alright, let's see Will Lutz do this. I want to see it. Let's go, Will Lutz. Come on. It's a short field goal. Like, if we can't make this, we're not making the playoffs, I feel. We shouldn't, at least. What's going on? What? Who's calling a timeout? Why'd the play stop? I don't know what that was. Alright, 4th and 7. Will Lutz is kicking a field goal. Kick is up. It is good. We did not choke it. Kind of thought we were going to, but we're good. $12 to 13. It's an interesting score, to say the least, but we're keeping our own. We got Lions-Packers. Lions-Packers is on right now. Oh, I turned it into a different channel and the other show on Rams-Texans highlights. Dude, I'm telling you, Matthew Stafford is back this year. Like, Matthew Stafford is a force to be reckoned with this year. I'm telling you. Again, this team won the Super Bowl a few years ago. And sure, they lost Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald, but they replaced Aaron Donald with Jared Verse, and Puka Nacua is pretty good. So I feel like the Rams are definitely still in it. Alright, let's take a look at the Lions-Packers game. Whoa, Jared Goff is running in circles. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't have a lot of energy today. I lost all the energy, I guess. Now they're gonna run it and it goes nowhere. Alright. Wow, still Broncos game isn't on. Man, I'm tired. I don't know what's come over me. Just, I guess I don't have much to talk about. Don't have chat here to talk about the game about, you know, about the game with. Let's see. There's 5 minutes left in the Lions-Packers game. Okay, we're back ahead of the Lions-Packers game. That's good. Shouldn't be close, but I guess it is. Will Lutz kicks it off, and it's starts returning at the 5, now goes to the 25 and to the 30-yard line. At least they aren't in field goal range. At least they aren't in field goal range. That's to keep me sane. Why is, like, I feel like everything is just less exciting this year. It's insane. I don't know why. The games are just a lot less exciting this year. Alright, Cam Ward is about to get sacked, and he does get sacked. I like seeing that. I like seeing sacks. On Cam Ward, not on Bo Nix. So, it's second down and 13-ish for the Titans now. After the sack. Cam Ward, 64 yards. I mean, that's a pretty nice amount of yards. You know, I wish Cam Ward had 0 yards, but at least they have 64. It's like everything on the fantasy football app is red right now. It's insane. On the shotgun, Cam Ward. Whoa. He threw it into coverage and it was incomplete. So now it's 3rd and 14. The pocket was collapsing. He felt the pressure. He's like, I gotta throw it to this man. He kind of looks open, but it didn't work out. Let's see, how's this going? Defense isn't doing bad. Defense isn't doing bad. Man, if Bo Nix starts actually doing good, then my fantasy team might be back. If you're on the shotgun, Cam Ward takes a snap. It's a play action. Check down. Oh my goodness. How do we allow a first down on a check down like that? It was a pretty clear tackle from 2 players and they both missed. This is what we came here to see. We came here to see absolute terribleness. What is going on? Whoa. Cam Ward threw the football high. Sean Payton challenging? He can't challenge. He doesn't have any more. Wait. You can't challenge, right? He looks short, you know. Is he short? I don't know, but he looks short. Based on the limited angles we can see. All right, we're going to advertisement. They're going to review this spot on the field. Let's look together. What is the maximum amount of challenges a coach NFL. No 4th challenge permitted. So yeah, Sean Payton can't challenge. But they are reviewing, which is basically like a challenge. Anyways, let's take a look across the NFL. Bum 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 bum. In Seattle, the Seahawks are beating the 49ers 10-7. In Denver, you know what's happening, and it isn't great. In Green Bay, the Packers are beating Lions 17-6. In Los Angeles, the Rams are beating the Texans 14-9. And Ravens, Bills, Vikings, Bears are going to happen later. But for this game, it's pretty unfortunate. Just everything that's happened. The fact that we're only waiting by 1 is pretty... I'm just making goofy faces, man. It's tough. Look, if we go back to here. the Lions and Packers game has officially gone through more than this game, even though it started a half an hour after this one, so that's great. Cam Ward is running out right and throw it away, and there's a flag. There's a lot of flags on the field. Let's see what they're all for, because truthfully, I don't know. Let's see what the refs say. It's on the Titans, and they have holding too. They had illegal man downfield and holding, and the Dolphins are at the Dolphins. Oh man, I can't name the name of my own team. The Broncos accepted the penalty. All right. Yeah, the Titans are really getting killed by penalties right now. And it's 1st and 20. They're having some chit-chat with the referee. I don't know why, but they are. It's 1st and 20. 3 wide receivers, and I believe a tight end. He takes a snap. Looking, throwing right side, and he has a man, and it is... my guy truly got mobbed. It's 2nd and 20 now. From the shotgun, he takes a snap. Throws over the middle and is incomplete. 3rd and 20. We aren't going to allow a 3rd and 20. Right, Broncos? Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it, Broncos. I swear, if we allow a 3rd and 20, I'm going to wear this on my head for the rest of the game. I don't even know if it fits, but we'll see. Please don't allow this. From the shotgun, he takes a snap. Looking. Throws deep. He has a man, and it is incomplete. No flags. Okay. Okay. They had a long 3rd down. We were able to stop it. And now I don't have to put this on my head. But what would it look like? Oh, I wouldn't have been able to even do it. It's like, yeah, I can't really do it. All right, let's take a look at Marvin Mims on the punt return here. Johnny Hecker is going to punch it away. The Titans punter is so good, and the reason why is because he's so used to punting all the time. You love the slander. You love to see the slander. I should start smiling for the rest of the game. I heard that if you smile a lot, like, it improves your health. If you smile, it gives you the same amount of dopamine as gives the same amount of dopamine as like receiving like $1 million or eating a chocolate bar, which is pretty cool. But like $1 million is a lot, so it's kind of capped to me. But I mean, if smiling gives you $1 million, then I'll take it. 13-12 Broncos. We're up. We got the ball. Let's see what Bo Nix does in a second. First, we got a commercial break, which is fine because it lets the players chill out. Also, the Packers-Lions game is still ahead of us, so it's just kind of funny. Like, it just kind of shows what type of game is being played in Green Bay. In Green Bay, the teams there are doing high, like, passes, fast plays, all sorts of stuff. Just the clock's simply winding down faster, I guess. It's taking less time. I don't know why, but somehow it's like gone up like maybe an hour or something. it's caught up by like about a half an hour to 45 minutes, which is kind of interesting. All right. Battery problems. That's not good. I'll be right back. Alright, let's plug my phone in so that way it doesn't turn off in the middle of the stream, giving it electricity. And I'm going to check how the stream is doing to make sure that it's not like failing or anything. Open. All right. We're about to go back into the game. Bo Nix is... What is that? I don't know what that was, but you know, at least it wasn't a fumble. I don't even know what words to use to describe. Play action, and then Bo Nix kind of... and it wasn't considered a fumble. So if I was the Broncos, I'd run a play right now because, you know, it's scary right now. If I was the Broncos... Okay, audio seems to be working. All right, from the shotgun, Bo Nix takes a snap. Play action. That fooled me. And it gains about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Play action. That fooled me. And it gains about 3 yards. The audio sounds weird, but like it's still working, so I'm not too worried. There's the owners of the Broncos. Yeah, we're kind of owned by Walmart, which is weird. It's weird. 3rd and 8. Bo Nix from the shotgun. Running back to his left. 4 receivers. Okay. Takes a snap, looking, and throws to a wide open receiver, Troy Franklin. Leaving Troy Franklin that open is criminal. And it gets us the 1st down, especially on 3rd down. Wow. What? If you're in chat right now, let me know, how are you doing? What's your favorite team? How do you think the game is gonna go? Let me know. Let me know how you think the game is gonna go. Alright, under center, Bo Nix takes a snap, hands it off, and it gains this many yards. Actually, it loses this many yards. It gains, and then imagine like someone cut this finger off. That's how many yards it gained, because negative yards were gained. But that's alright. So I'm trying to smile. Yeah, I'm trying to smile because, you know, I've heard it's good. I've heard it's a good thing to smile whenever you can. From the shotgun. Running back to his left. Takes a snap. Looking, firing left side, and DPI. Come on. They're deeming it uncatchable. Alright. I mean, ooh, It's hard to tell if that's PI. It looked at least like holding, but it's alright because 3rd down and 10. It's not the end. And Bo Nix has only thrown 1 pick this quarter, which is a win. It's a win for me. I'm slowly crying and dying inside. Takes a snap, does a check down. It gains 4 yards, and now they're gonna punt. All right. Well, we didn't spontaneously combust, so all right. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. The Packers and Lions started the 4th quarter like a while ago, but I should just stop talking about that game. Yeah, it's 12:51 left in the 4th. That's just funny. Zach Cunningham. Yeah, it's 12:50. Alright, I'm going to stop checking audio. There's one person in my stream, but that's myself. Bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see. Ooh, looks like a good opportunity for a return. That's a terrible punt by the Lions. What are they doing? There's no way the Lions win this, right? I don't know. It's the Lions. Lions are pretty good. Sorry, my leg is itchy. It's itchy for victory. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing there, but sure. Surely they've played enough ads. I mean, how do you give us this much ads, man? I remember one game, they didn't display a single ad for the 1st quarter, and it felt so luxurious. But, I mean, at least you can see the football game for free, even if there's ads, right? I feel like is a benefit. Dude, there's 2 game highlights for the whole game. Okay, that's pretty funny. Only 2 game highlights for the whole game. Oh, man, that's funny. I wonder how long the highlights video will be. Probably not too long. Depends on what happens in the 4th quarter. Things might go down in the 4th quarter. We don't know. Dude, the Titans' leading receiver is Tony Pollard. That's hilarious. All right, for the punt. Takes the snap and punts it away. And let's see if we can make the tackle. Missed the 1st tackle. Missed the 2nd tackle. Tackle him at the 20. It's kind of sad, but it could be worse. Could be worse, you know? They're really pumping up Eagles versus Chiefs. Yeah, I feel like that might be an interesting matchup for sure. Oh, there's a flag holding. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Half the distance to the goal line. You're gonna be starting from the 2. Time to regain a safety. Regain the safety that we rightly deserved. All right, what notification do we have now? It's a text message. Don't know what the text message is. From the shotgun. Running back to his left. Takes a snap. Hands it off. And gain of about 1, which I'll take. Second down. So, I mean, that's not too bad. I look at the screen, and it says that the Broncos-Titans game is in the second quarter. That's pretty funny. It's in the fourth quarter right now. I have 0 viewers. Let's go. Let's see how many viewers I have right now. Alright, from the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking. Rolling right. Get a safety. Come on. No way he had an open man downfield. Are you kidding me? And I wonder why my voice is going bad right now. And I wonder, if only we had Sherlock to figure it out. Wow, that's a pretty sad play. We were close to safety, and instead we're getting safetied. I don't know what it means to be safetied, but we got it. Under center, takes a snap, hands it off, gains this many yards. Gains as many yards as I have viewers on my stream right now. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, 2nd and 9 from the shotgun is Cam Ward. I forgot his name for a second. Ooh, the Broncos are rushing, but it's no match for Cam Ward. But, you know, running the wide receiver can't catch, so that benefits me as a Broncos fan. Let's go. Look. Guys, I'm a Broncos fan. I'm a Broncos fan. Broncos. Ding. Yeah, that was a weird play. This is a weird game. This is gonna be the new weirdest game ever. Calling it. Wanna bet? That's the title. It's like, don't want to. So I don't know why I asked. I mean, I want to bet to because there's how many viewers I have right now. Takes a snap. Looking. Throwing. Tackle. It's 3rd and 9. Holy moly. How do we make it 4th and 2? Holy moly. We had 4 guys to tackle and 1 came through, but it was close to no one coming through. I'm glad it happened, though. I'm glad we got someone to tackle the man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm glad we finally got him. Dude, that was way too close for comfort. Alright. Then now we're gonna punt. He does. Fair catch at the 20. And they muffed it. And the Titans have it. How do you do that? We have 4 turnovers this game. 4. Our special teams is 31st in the league right now. We can't be worse than the Saints, but holy moly, we just muffed a punt. Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims. This is not what we signed you for. We're not signing you so you can muff punts. You gotta keep smiling through it all, because smiling is good for you. What are we doing? We have 4 turnovers this game. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. I can't even remember the turnover we did have. Oh, we have a fumble. Run goes nowhere. See, the Titans are utter trash. Like, you can see it. But the Broncos are, like, trying to play at their level. Oh, dude, Marvin Mims is so upset, and I don't blame him. Like, what are we doing? Wow. Like, you know, sometimes I've played against people who I'm better than, and like I like say like I win the first 2 games, I'm like, okay, it's getting to be too much. So I start like kind of throwing, be like, oh my god, I can't believe that's what's happening right now. That's what the Broncos are doing, but they aren't throwing. That's what maybe even makes it worse. They aren't throwing, and it looks like they're throwing, but that was an excellent sack by Ellis. Sorry, Jonah Ellis. Wonderful sack, brings it to 3rd and long, and they're getting close to being out of field goal range, which would be awesome considering they just muffed a punt. The Broncos did. It all comes down to what happens in 3rd down. That was a good play by the Broncos. Third and 22. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Oh, timeout. Please say yes. Titans timeout. All right. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. Dude, what are the Titans going to do here? What are they going to do? I don't know what they're going to do. That's why I'm asking you. But whatever happens, it's going to be... Things are going to get interesting. That's for sure. Things are going to get interesting. I guess now that I have the time, let's do an update on the NFL. 49ers and Seahawks are tied at 10. You know what's going on in the Titans, Broncos. The Packers are beating the Lions 24-6. The Rams are beating the Texans 14-9. Interesting. Again, like just nothing of interest happening at all this week. But oh my god, we sacked Cam Ward twice in a row. You love to see it. They're out of field goal range. Special teams, trash. Offense, trash. Defense, mic drop, gold. Let's go. You love to see it. You love to see it. I'm loving seeing it, actually. I'm just loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Because we got 2 sacks in a row. Now they're going to have to punt. Someone left because of my cringe singing, and that's fair. All right. Marvin Mims called a fair catch, but he ran away from the ball, so that way he couldn't muff it again. Now it's a touchback. Let's see what Bo Nix does. Let's see what he does. Oh, man. Dude, this is going to get interesting. I feel like this game is going to get interesting at the end. I kind of hope we cover the line, but if we don't, nah. Showing highlights from the Lions-Packers game. Dude, my throat kind of hurts so much. What am I going to do tomorrow if I have to speak? Curious and curiouser. Oh, man. I'm just ready for the game to be over. I'm going to be honest. This game hasn't been the best experience for me. These ads, like they're ads, but like some of them are quite soothing. It's nice to stop and just look at the world, chill out. It's hard to chill out while you're streaming though, because if you chill out, you just kind of look boring. It's an interesting thing to think about. It's an interesting thing to think about. Let's see how Broncos fantasy is doing. Pretty bad, I would say. We only have 51.5 points. Two fumbles lost, 2 interceptions, and we allowed a 70-yard kickoff return. Like, what are we doing? This is not a playoff team that's on the field right now. Oh, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this run by J.K. Dobbs at the 40? 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, and down at the 30. Holy moly. Our running game exploded, and that was not J.K. Dobbins. That was R.J. Harvey. But, oh my God. We got a run finally. We finally got a good run. It came in the fourth quarter in a very important time. Oh my God, that was electric. Whew. It's pretty good. Oh no, someone's injured. I was like, yeah, let's go. And now I just see Noah Gray just sitting down while training staff attends to him. That's sad to see. It's sad to see an injury. You don't like it. You don't like to see it, even when it's even when they're playing against your favorite team. But man, R.J. Harvey, let's give him the ball more. Oh, okay. Now they're going to advertisement because of the injury. That's all right. I understand. Would it be considered insensitive to do the advertisement when an injury happens? I never even thought about that. That kind of sounds slightly insensitive. Not like that insensitive, but like slightly. Wow, what a weird game so far. Let's see. Do we have any NFL updates? The Seahawks have scored a field goal. That's the only update I have. Just the Seahawks have scored a field goal. Let's see how my fantasy is doing. Oh my God. I feel like I'm on the verge of death with all this talking and choking. Oh man. Phew. My team has a 99% chance of winning. To put that in perspective, on my other league, I selected only Broncos players, and I still have a 2% chance of winning. So I don't know what my man did, but they did not lock in for their picks. Pretty interesting. They're still running ads after the injury. That's interesting. Oh, we're back. Oh, they're recapping what's going on. Of course, Eagles versus Cowboys. Chargers beat the Chiefs, which, you know, hate the Chiefs. Rodgers beats Jets. That was. I saw a bit of that game. It was pretty interesting. 1st and 10 now for the Broncos, and the opponent's 30. Takes a snap. It's a handoff, and they go to about the 25. It's about a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6. Ooh, that was a cool rushing touchdown. Good job. Good job, Josh Jacobs. You're decent. You're a decent running back. That's all right. Wow, Bo Nix is the only person in the backfield right now. It's from the shotgun. 2nd and 5. Let's see if Bo Nix absolutely, completely attacks the defense on this play. And yeah, but nice pickup in the zone. You know, there's like a soft spot between two zone coverages. Threw it in that zone where there was no zones and pick up a first down. You love to see it. First down and 10 now. We're highlighting Cortland Sutton. Yeah, Cortland Sutton's a GOAT. That's all I'm saying. He scored our only touchdown for today, and Bo Nix too. But, you know, he was the one who caught it, and that's pretty cool. Takes the snap. It's a handoff. And, oh my God, R.J. Harvey. No, that's J.K. Dobbins. That's a Denver Broncos touchdown. Get out of here, Tennessee. Get out. This is our house, mile high. J.K. Dobbins runs around some defenders pretty easily. But the Broncos do score a touchdown. 19-12 now. You love to see it. Let's take a look. So, Bo Nix under center. It's in the I formation. He takes the snap. He hands it off towards the left side. And J.K. Dobbins goes in and then he cuts out after he goes through the initial wave of people. And that went perfectly. The extra point by Will Lutz, directly down the middle. Completely down the middle. The Broncos are up 8 on the Titans. Oh man, what an interesting game. And that's the drive where I'm like, okay, that was a good drive all the way around. Thank you very much for the good drive. The one with no craziness. Make sure the battery isn't running out. Yeah, I'm good. It's still at 10%. Dispersal. Oh man, I'm happy that it's just I'm happy that we're not imploding, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. That was funny. Let's go. That's just good experiences all around. Ooh, the Packers just scored a field goal. I mean, it's over for the Lions. They're down 21 points, right? I feel like it's over. 4 minutes left. Man, what's going on with Detroit? Is Detroit done for? Wow, this is interesting. I mean, the Packers, I'm like, everyone is way overhyping the Micah Parsons trade. No, we're underhyping it. Like, the Packers are the best team in the league right now. I don't know. And I say that the Packers defense allowed a wide open Lions, and of course the Lions dropped it, but still. Ooh, Oregon versus Northwestern for all the Oregon fans who are watching Bo Nix. Oregon seems like a pretty cool college, admittedly. 23rd in rushing yards a game. I don't know why. I'm just reading off what I see on my television screen. All right, Titans kickoff, return at the 5. At the 30, and they're tackled around there. Oh, man. What an interesting game so far. Last 3 possessions, 14 plays, minus 5 yards. That's the Denver defense for you. You love to see it. Oh, man, you love to see it. From the shotgun, running back to his left is Cam Ward. Takes a snap, throwing quick right side, and it's caught. It was a nice slant play. I can't argue with it. That was a good play by the Titans. You know, slants are bread and butter. Cam Ward now from the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking, and there's two people rushing straight towards him, and he just had to throw that one away. He just had to throw that one away. It's 2nd and 2 now. Or, sorry, 3rd and 2 now. Excuse me. And Sean Payton is upset. I'm assuming he's looking for intentional grounding, but, you know. And so, oh, the refs are talking about it. They're throwing the flag. The flag has been thrown. Here's the refs. Flag. Dude, Tom Grossi's gonna sue me out of existence. But yes, that is intentional grounding. So now we got 3rd down and forever. How they treat intentional grounding penalties is they treat it like, what if you got sacked there? Then that's what the penalty does. Loss it down, and that's where you start. And the clock is running. Which I like that. Alright, maybe the clock isn't running. Never mind, I know nothing about football. From the shotgun, Cam Ward, 4 receivers, but no tight ends. And takes a snap. There was a running back to his right, but he's getting chased out of the pocket, and he's going to take his check down, and that is caught for a gain of 5. But, hold on, there's a flag. Flag. I'm assuming it's for holding, based on the play, but we'll see. I feel like if it is holding, wouldn't the Broncos accept it? No, they're not. I mean, you could bring them back even further. Like, accepting the holding there, I guess, is a gamble, is what I'm trying to say. Seven minutes left in the 4th. It's 4th and 13. Oh, man. Fourth and 13. Takes a snap, and he punts it away. Hecker does. Marvin Mims doesn't muff it. And the 25-30. 35, and is tackled around there, between the 35 and 40-yard lines. Alright, 6 minutes left. Up 8. It's time to burn out the clock. Your run game's been working, Sean. Your run game has been working. So, like, you know, you can get it working. Dude, that's insane. Every single coach in the AFC West has gone to the Super Bowl, and combined, they have 9 Super Bowl appearances and 5 Super Bowl wins combined. Wow, that's insane. From the shotgun, running back to his right, takes a snap, fakes the toss. Bo Nix throws over the middle, and Troy Franklin. This is why you run. Sean Payton. This is why you run. Because incomplete. Stops the clock. We want the clock to run and run and run until it hits 0. So passing there, you know, the clock starts running. That's not good. What are we doing? I said, run the ball. Marshawn Lynch said, run the ball. And I'm saying, run the ball. From the shotgun is Bo Nix. They actually handed off this time, and it gains nothing. But at least the clock is starting to run, so I'm not that upset. Third and 10. They're up 8, like I said, with 6 minutes left. This is interesting. Pass or run here. What's best? I think run is best here. Get a little shotgun run. They got Dobbins in the backfield. But they are in shotgun. Take the snap. Looking. They're going to fire over the middle, and that is caught, and it's going to be barely short of the first. Cortland Sutton's convinced it's a first down. The refs are like, let's think about this. If that isn't a first down, that's still a high effort play by Cortland Sutton. Wow. What a truck by Cortland Sutton there. Admittedly. Great truck. So the refs are like, first down. The Titans are like, you sure about that? They're challenging. So that's the first Titans challenge of the game. Let's put it on the board. The Titans are challenging that it's a first down. And to tell you the truth, I don't know. This is a terrible angle. Why are you showing this angle? You can't tell from that angle. Even from that angle, it looks like it is, but you can't tell. So the refs are talking, making sure they got the right ideas here. Whether they should accept the challenge or not. All right. They haven't given us the ruling on whether it's a first down yet, but whatever the ruling is, it's going to be close, I feel. I feel like it's going to be close. All right. All right. They were stopped. It is fourth down inches. But if I'm Sean Payton, they're keeping their offense out. They might just be trying to jump off sides, but get the Titans to jump off sides, but I feel like I might go for it here. I could totally see Sean Payton going for this. I can totally see myself going for this. It's a half a yard, or like a quarter of a yard, a third of a yard. I like what's going on here. Also, Sutton is on 1-1. They stopped Bo Nix on the sneak. No. They stopped Bo Nix on the sneak. That is... Oh, man. At least you can tell Sean Payton's trying. All right. Well, that was undeniably a big decision. Oh, wow, yeah. The offensive line did nothing for Bo Nix there. That was undeniably a big decision. It didn't work out, but I don't hate the decision by Sean Payton saying, let's end it right here. I guess personally, I probably would have punted it, but, I don't mind the decision by Sean Payton. I have minded his other decisions, though. They finally have a virtual measurement, which I love. Finally, she's short by 10 inches. Why did it take this long to implement why did it take this long to get technology like that? That's ridiculous. It's 2025. They could have implemented that technology 20 years ago. And they should have implemented that technology 20 years ago, may I add. Oh, man. All right, let's remove the challenge from the thing. All right, handoff. Good stop. Good stop, and that's some good stuff. Yeah, it's 2nd and 10 now. Yeah, I understand. Well, it's just our defense is really good right now. Our defense is playing lights out, and you love to see it. All right, from the shotgun. Running back to his middle. I don't know what that was, but okay. Throws it, and it's incomplete. So it's 3rd down and 10. All right. So I'm assuming if the Titans, like, say, throw an incompletion, they're probably going to punt it. Oh. I'm assuming if the Titans throw an incompletion, they're probably going to punt it. So basically 3rd and 10, 2 downs to get 10 yards. Let's see if we can stop them. If we don't, then that's unfortunate, but there's always next down. All right, from the shotgun, Cam Ward takes the snap. Looking, firing over the middle, and that was a hospital pass, and it's incomplete. I don't know what was in the mind of Ward there, but, you know, I'll make mistakes. And that was to Calvin Ridley, by the way. And he was doing like a sort of post route, and you know, it wasn't terrible, but it was a hospital pass, and also it was out of the range of Ridley to start with. I mean, he was able to grace the ball, but he still didn't catch it. Right, 12-20. The Titans are punting it. Okay. They're punting it to the Broncos, and we get it inside the 10. So, 4 minutes left in the 4th. Again, run out all the clock. Time to run out all the clock. And try to bring it all back. Bring it all back. All of it. All of it onto the field. Run, 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 run all over the place. Also, officially, the 49ers have beaten the Seahawks. Wait. It said no time left, 13-10 Niners, and I reloaded it and it said the Niners won. Yo, that ending sounds insane to that. Under center. It's a blitz, and they still run. And, oh! J.K. Dobbins is the GOAT! J.K. Dobbins is the GOAT! I accidentally triggered the AI. Denver Broncos, with the first down, J.K. Dobbins is insane because it was a blitz, and they got 10 yards out of that run. That was awesome. There appears to be Josh Sweat is injured and is being attended to. It's not very good. I wish him health. I hope that the injury isn't too serious. They're probably going to cut to commercial break. So it's going to be a while before I'll be able to announce a play again. But, I mean, he just gave a thumbs up, so that might be a good sign. Wow. Yeah, what happened with the 49ers and Seahawks? They scored a touchdown with a minute left. That's really cool. Good job, Brock Purdy. Good job. You're good at football. All right, 1st and 10. Just over 3 minutes left. Broncos are going to try to burn out all of this clock. From the shotgun is Bo Nix. He's got 2 running backs to the left and right. I'm going to assume they're going to do some sort of running play. And they do a screen to Troy Franklin. And it's easy to the 30. And to the 35-yard line, there's a flag. Probably blocking the back and holding. But that was a good play. Bo Nix, you can see his face. He's just like, that's what he looked like. And then he's just like, all right, good job, Franklin. But face mask on the defense. Okay. Personal foul. First down. Because the Broncos are insane. We don't do holding and blocking the back on screens. But the Titans do a face mask on them. Bump, dum, bum, bum. Don't grab team's face masks. Troy Franklin with a massive play. Excellent screen call, I would say. Excellent screen call. Now, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Under center, Bo Nix is. Takes a snap, hands it off, and it gains about 3 yards. So that's pretty cool. Second down now. The clock should be rolling. Hello? When a player gets I was about to say like NFL, like it hit it, tackle in bounds, that means the clock should be rolling. But no, the Titans just called a timeout, which kind of makes smart. Oh, kind of makes sense. Make smart sounds like something that a dumb person would say. I'm not dumb yet. Yet. They always tell us yet. People always say, a lot of people say like, I'm bad at this, right? So my teachers always told me, say, I'm not good at this yet. So I'll say, I'm not dumb yet, right? Play action, Bo Nix rolls out right. A nice check down. And then he falls down, J.K. Dobbins does. There's a flag. J.K. Dobbins kind of got some muscle on him, I saw, as he was running. That's pretty cool. I can't see it. I can't hear what the penalty is because I've muted the TV. Oh, come on. Really? You're going to do that? Sherfield. We can cut you. We can cut you, Sherfield. Resign Tim Patrick. Sean Payton. Sean Payton, please cut Sherfield and re-sign Tim Patrick. I'm just saying. Just saying. Tim Patrick's, I'd love to have him over Sherfield. You want fans to love you? Re-sign the fan favorites. Second and 14 now. Under center. He takes a snap. It's a play action. And Bo Nix has room to run. And unfortunately, he is too slow. So that the defender is able to stop him in his tracks. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10. He was not able to outrun the defender. And the Titans call a timeout. Call a timeout. Can't believe I went like this. That's a goofy thing to do. It's a goofy thing to do. 3rd and 10. Titans call timeout. 3 minutes left. 3rd and 10. I don't care. Run the ball. I don't care. Run the ball. I don't care. Titans aren't driving all the way down the field. They aren't. I don't care. I'm sorry. Sorry, Titans. You aren't. You aren't. All right. From the shotgun. From the shotgun. 3 seconds left. All right. Screen Outside gains nothing, but that's all right. Holy moly, they need to chill. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. Come on. Flag. You did not need to tackle that hard, okay? The Titans need to chill. Like, come on. Come on, Titans. You knew what you were doing. Yeah, unnecessary roughness on the defense. Personal foul. Oh, man. Thank you, Titans. Great job. I think they're tanking 2 years in a row. That's probably what's happening. Yeah, I mean, look at what 98 did. My guy was in the middle of being tackled. The ref's like, pew, 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 like whistling. And my guy just went like this to Troy Franklin. Like, come on. Like, you can't push someone like that once the ref blows the whistle. Come on. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Ooh, that wasn't too bad of a whistle. My voice has gone down tremendously, so I can't sing well. Like, let it go, let it go. Like, that didn't sound good. I can't sing like Idina Menzel does, but regardless, it's 1st and 10. Bo Nix, he's a quarterback, and he has a mission to win the football game. If he loses, everyone is going to kill him. Takes a snap, handoff. Ooh, that was, I don't know. I mean, we didn't turn the ball over. Hello, Travis White. How are you doing today? What team are you rooting for? Now let me know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the line for the game was Broncos -8.5. So right now the Broncos are up 8. I didn't bet on the game because I'm under 18, so I can't. But it's gonna be interesting to see if the Broncos are able to cover that or not. As there's a run for 1 yard, 3rd and 7. Yeah, Travis White, what brings you to the stream today? Is Bo Nix the GOAT? What's gonna happen if I answer? If I answer no, are you gonna be like, oh, he's not a true Broncos fan? Listen, Bo Nix did a lot of great things this season. I think he broke a lot of franchise records for rookies, which is excellent. I think he's the GOAT for Broncos rookies in the 21st century, but I think that let's not give him the GOAT title yet, because he's only been in the league for 1 year. He hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. You know, if he starts taking these steps to try to dethrone Patrick Mahomes, you know, or / Tom Brady, you know, winning Super Bowls, maybe three-peating, you know, Tom Brady won 7, so winning 8 would put him above Tom Brady in that regard. You know, maybe starting to dethrone Chiefs as the division. What's your opinion on the 19th Amendment? I think it's excellent. That's a weird question, but I think the 19th Amendment is great because I think that women should be allowed to vote. Why do you ask about that? L? You saying I should? Are you saying that the 19th Amendment is L? Like, if you do that, like why? Oh man, this commercial break's probably gonna take a while. Not based? What are you saying, dude? You're gonna get canceled, dude. If I said that, I'd probably get canceled because I'm a streamer. Travis, you're not streaming right now, but if you were, you might get canceled. So you gotta watch out. Saying not based there is crazy. Do you think Bo Nix is the GOAT? Or like, will he become the GOAT? Because, I mean, one playoff appearance is never enough to consider someone a GOAT yet. You know. Maybe it would have in the first NFL season because there's literally, you know, one season. So if you made playoffs in the first season. You think they should play the black players as much as the white players? Oh, no. Dude, okay. I can't get canceled. I think, first of all, I wish that everyone was given as much money as they need to thrive. But, that'd be kind of hard to set up. I think that everyone should be paid. If say like a person, two people with the exact same stats, and one person gets less money and the other person gets more money because of race, that's bad. That should never happen, right? That's my opinion. It's important to choose players that a coach thinks would be good for their team based on gameplay on the field and not based on how they look, right? Oh no, man. Hopefully that doesn't get me canceled. I feel like that doesn't, right? It's 4th down. Uh-oh. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy not getting canceled. Man, will they cover the... I don't think so. I don't think they'll cover the over. It depends. Are they in field goal range? Oh, they just did a TV timeout. I think it's because... I think they did a TV timeout because of some injury or something. Alright, I'm going to reload. So, every single... Okay, that's weird. So, I believe every single game except for this one has ended, which is wild considering this one started half an hour before some games. This game is just taking forever. Like, when will it end? But the Rams officially beat the Texans 14-9, and the Packers officially beat the Lions 27-13. So yeah, those are your scores. Man, there's been like no interesting games. I guess I bet 49ers Seahawks was interesting, but it's just nothing. I don't know why, but everybody's stat lines were bad today. Like if I click onto my fantasy football, like most of my players performed, everyone's players performed under par. Every single team in my fantasy, their team did worse than expected. And just like, what's going on? Like, is the NFL getting less interesting or something? And I don't know. Like, every game I looked at the score seems like uninteresting. Like, the most interesting was Steelers-Jets, and that was like kind of interesting. I don't know what's going on. The NFL's gone soft. Soft like a pillow. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, Trappist White, because it kept me sane. Alright. What are they doing? What are the Broncos doing? Sean Payton is yelling into the paper. He's yelling into the paper. 15 seconds left. Why is Bo Nix out here? It's 4th and 8. Just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal. There's 5 seconds left. If you're trying to jump them off sides, that's not a good idea. Why are we running a play? We did a play action. It's 4th and 8, and we're just throwing a ball out, and it's incomplete. What? What are we doing? It's 4th down and 8. It's 4th down and 8. And if we get it, I mean, I guess we win. But if we miss it, we have the Titans a chance. We're in field goal range. A made field goal ends the game. The game ends. Like, what were we on? Kick the field goal. What? Actually, what? Actually, what? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Okay, incomplete for the Titans. This is the one of the worst games I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. What is that play call by Sean Payton? Why? That doesn't even begin to make sense. A field goal ends the game. A field goal ends the game. A field goal ends the game. If you're going to be risky, be smart risky. Now all the Titans receivers are dropping passes. Oh my God. Like, my team's winning, but this game is just dumb. Oh my God. This is one of the worst games I've ever seen. Like, legitimately, what's going on? You just see a Titans fan dying. That camera cuts too. From the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, throwing, another drop pass. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like I'm watching tanking, but it's between a team who made the playoffs last year and a team who has one of the top rookie in the league, and it's week 1 and it looks like they're tanking. Explain that. Like, what? Alright, 4th and 10, they're going for it. I don't know what that was. If that was a fumble or you just had to throw it away. But the Broncos have the ball. They win the game. And that was an incredibly confusing end to that game, to say the least. Like, I'm completely confused on what anybody did in that game. Just, I don't understand. But you know, maybe we weren't meant to understand. Overall, the Broncos team did good in fantasy. Bo Nix, did Millie. Don't draft Bo Nix in fantasy. Colin Sutton did good. Bo Nix takes a knee. Marvin Mims, badly, but RJ Harvey did good. J.K. Dobbins did good. Evan Ingram, perfect. And then Denver's defense did decently. So, for my opponent, if Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, and Baltimore's defense get less than 12.94 points, then I win. But that's not going to happen unless something crazy happens. Unless we got remember when that Bengals safety got a cardiac arrest and they stopped the game? I would need that to happen. I can't think of his name. Or not Bengals, Bills safety. I forgot his name, but they stopped the game because of him. Well, the game's over. It was a weird game. And I somehow crashed out over a win. Just because of what's going on. I don't know what that was, but Broncos win. And I guess we don't start off the season terribly. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you, Travis White, for keeping me sane at the end. Goodbye.